Hello everyone, it's Becca from BEKAHBOOKSANDBUJO and welcome to a weekly reading vlog. I'm taking a new approach to my weekly reading vlogs this year. Last year, my weekly reading vlogs were mostly my Read It or Not challenges, and this year I'm loosening that up a little bit by saying I just want some sort of challenge for a weekly vlog, whether that's reading as much as I can in a week or doing the screen time swapped with reading time, or if it's for a certain readathon. Just something to keep me motivated throughout the week, but also you'll get to see what happens in my daily life during the week. So this month and this challenge, I am going to be reading as many books as I can using the Short Stack Readathon as my motivator. The Short Stack Readathon is something that Kelly from Cozy Reader Kelly and Wild Book Garden, is that what it's called? I just looked it up. Yes, Wild Book Garden. They host every January, and usually they have a bingo board associated. I'll put the bingo board up here. And I am trying to do this. It is fun to just see how many books you can read to jumpstart your reading goals for the year. And I've already read 6 books in January so far. It's only the 10th, so we're doing great. But in this week, in these 7 days, it's going to be a goal of mine. Bonnie just turned off my light with her tail. Oofda. We're back in the light. Ugh. The chaos that goes on in my house. It's not just my kids, it's my dogs too. Anyway, we're going to try to read 7 books in 7 days. And I think I can do that with the fact that all of these books are relatively short, right? I'm wanting to give you a pile of possibilities, a list of books that I can choose from throughout the week. And it's a huge list. I know I won't get through all of them, but I would love to make some progress in these books. So they're sitting right over here on my TBR cart. The first few I should talk about are some manga that I have. It's another goal of mine in 2025 to read down series, and I'm in the middle of 2 manga series, Spy Family and The Promised Neverland. So I got volume 11 from my library, and if I read this one, I will be caught up in the Spy Family series that I can be caught up to, because I think volume 12 is out, but only in Japanese. It hasn't been translated yet. I got volumes 6 through 10 of The Promised Neverland. There's 20 in this series, so if I got through 10, I'd be halfway there. I also wanted to read 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent. This is the novella in between the Crowns of Nyaxia duology. The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King is the second, and then The Serpent and the Wings of Night is the first. Sorry I did that in weird reverse order, but someone told me I should read this before I move on to Ashes in the Star-Cursed King, so I did get this from the library. I also really loved A Psalm for the Wild Built last year, and so I got A Prayer for the Crown Shy. Maybe we could get this one read. Moving on to the next stack. One of the challenges on the bingo board is to read some nonfiction that are short, and so I took Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates off of my shelves. This is a letter from Coates to his son about being a black man in the world that we live in. I have some middle grade. I've got Out of My Mind by Sheridan Draper and One for the Murphys by Linda Mullally Hunt. These are both just short novels. That's another category in the bingo board, to read short novels. Another nonfiction I'd maybe like to try, or at least read a few of these a day, 100 Daily Practices for Simple Living by Shunmyo Musano. I like the idea of living a more simplistic lifestyle, so maybe I would try this one. And then I've got books 3 and 4 in the Wayward Children series. I read Down Among the Sticks and Bones. Actually, that was my first book of 2025, and I'm kind of in the zone of reading this series. I really love it. The Portal Fantasy, the teenagers finding out where they should live. Yeah, really enjoying it. So I would read Beneath the Sugar Sky first, and then In an Absent Dream. Those are all the physical books I have, but I also have some on Libby that I'll tell you quickly about. Let's see, what do I have? I have out currently Don't Overthink It by Anne Bogle. Anne Bogle is wonderful. If you are a book person and don't listen to her podcast, What Should I Read Next? Go listen to it because it's awesome. I do own this one on my Kindle, but I think she reads it, and so I'd love to listen to it from her. A short 4-hour audiobook could be nice to listen to throughout the week. I also have Memento by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I currently just have the Kindle book right now on Libby, but The Hold is coming soon. When is it coming? Oh, 6 weeks. Bummer. Okay, maybe I'll just read it on my Kindle then. The only other book I might get in here, I don't think it would fit for the short Stack Readathon, but it's coming soon and I do really want to start the series. That is A Curious Beginning by Deanna Raybourn. The start of the Veronica Speedbow series. So maybe. With that, we've got our books. Let's get reading.
There's a man around the corner, he's been asking me for change, and I could use some. Think I could use some sometimes. All these things slow me down, like the concrete that's been sticking to the bottom of my shoe.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I was able to finish a book yesterday. Did I bring it? Yes, I did. With the help of Sprint, with my patrons last night, I was able to finish Spy Family Volume 11. It's cute. They're always cute. I think the relationships between Anya and Damien are hilarious, where Anya is trying to become best friends with him so that she can help. What? Hi, Theo. So she can help her dad, Twilight, with the mission. The plot in this one is that the kids from the school are on their way to a museum, and the bus gets taken over by rebels and they're taken hostage. So it was fun. I'll probably give it 4 stars. I started this morning the 6th volume in The Promised Neverland, and I'm already halfway through. So I will likely be finishing this one relatively quickly. The kids are wanting to listen to The Grinch. They like to listen to the story of The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss, but it has then the music behind it. So we're going to listen to that on our drive up to the cities. We're going to Grandma and Grandpa's today. Auntie Sarah is going to watch them while Mom, Dad, Willie, and I are going to see an orchestra concert. Minnesota Orchestra are performing like a Nordic landscapes or Nordic soundscapes. So we're doing that this afternoon. Yeah, it should be a fun day.
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me. Nashville made its way in between. Fell in love in Minnesota.
This one over here. Osaka.
Osaka.
That's cool.
You're playing dominoes?
That's a long, long train. Now, can we count all the purple ones on that end? Let's see how many there are. 1, 2.
How it feels to hang pictures on a wall, sleep in the same bed at night. I want reasons to stay. I want someone to take up my time. Miss me when I go.
When we got home, we had a Hungryroot box on our doorstep. We have never tried Hungryroot before, but my mother-in-law gave us a gift card for Christmas, so we were able to try it out this week. They give us a variety of recipes and grocery items, and so I wanted to unbox all of it with you. I couldn't talk while I was filming this because my children were falling asleep, so please enjoy this voiceover. The first couple of items were just recipes and a pamphlet to welcome us to Hungryroot, give us some ideas on how to use their items. First up, we have some tortillas. We got ingredients to make pan-seared steak tacos. Those are some bite-sized pancakes that are just microwavable. We have a steam bag of red potatoes and green beans, 2 bags of those. Next up, we got some salad. This was a honey citrus salad. There will be some chicken later that goes with that salad. We have some cilantro for the tacos. They sent us some snack items too. So this is a bag of small chocolate chip cookies. We've got some sour cream and onion chips, which look like Pringles to me. We also had some chocolate covered peanuts and a peanut butter cup. This is maple syrup for the pancakes. We've got some taco seasoning packets to go on the beef once we make those. More snacky items, a wafer bar and some caramels. Then we got a red onion, which had a weird bruise on it. Second bag of the red potatoes. And under all of those grocery items were the freezer items, or things that needed to be kept cool. So we got this snack pack of crackers, pepperoni, and cheese. Here are the rotisserie seasoned chicken thighs for the salad. We got 2 boxes of that. Next up, we got chicken marsala. This is going to go with the red potatoes and green beans that we saw earlier. These are the beef strips for the tacos. We got to pick a free item. That was like the deal of the week. And so we got turkey meatballs. There's a second package of the chicken marsala and a second package of the beef strips. And lastly, Ice Ice Baby to keep it all cool. We'll let you know throughout the week how the recipes turn out.
Hey friends, we are back from our little day trip to the cities. Went to the Minnesota Orchestra concert and it was lovely. They sounded great. My favorite of the concert was Finlandia by Sibelius. If you don't know that one, go look it up and listen to it. It's beautiful. We stopped and got some McDonald's with my mom. My dad ended up getting sick. Stuff is going around and the poor guy got sick right before the concert. So we went to McDonald's with my mom and then drove home. You saw that we got a box of Hungryroot. Excited to try those meals this week, and you'll get to be along for the journey because of this weekly vlog, so that's fun. I also have some book things to share with you. My mom and my sister returned some books that they had borrowed from me. So my sister Sarah had The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. I actually really liked this one. This one might be my favorite Ruth Ware. And then she had Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Now, you see, I have a copy right there of Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. But why not have 2 copies when it's one of your favorite books? Because then one you can lend out to people and one you can keep on your shelves. Genius. 2 others that my mom had for some winter reading. A Winter in New York by Josie Silver and The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. So those 4 books are going back on my shelves. My mom also gave me 2 books to read. I'm going to put them on my borrowed shelf. Really not looking forward to adding more to my numbers, but I actually have a book by Rhys Bowen on my Kindle. This is In Farley Field. It's a World War II historical fiction. I'll probably like it. My mom thought I would like these. That's why she gave them to me. And then another Pam Jenoff, The Orphan's Tale, which I like books about orphans. So we're going to put these on the borrowed shelf for now. Other reading updates. In the first 24 hours of this 7-day vlog, I've read a lot. Where are all the books? Where are all the books? I told you about Spy Family, so that was book 1. Then I completed volumes 6 and 7 of The Promised Neverland. So this is books 2 and 3 of the week already. I know they're manga, and I know I can read them in half hour to 45 minutes, but I'm still counting them. Because why not? This series is about an orphanage, and these kids are like a family, and they're raised by their mother, but then things are different and weird and creepy, and they must escape. It's super fun, fantastical, interesting. Definitely keeps you reading because they end in cliffhangers, and so I actually started the 3rd of the day, well, the 3rd of The Promised Neverland, but it's actually book number 8 in the series. So I got halfway through during intermission of the concert, so I'll probably finish this one tonight. And then on the drive home, I started Don't Overthink It by Anne Bogle. I just love Anne Bogle. She reads the book herself. I listen to her all the time in the What Should I Read Next podcast, and so listening to her is just very therapeutic and makes me happy. And the topic she is discussing in this book is very interesting, especially for me, one who overthinks things all the time and perseverates about decisions. So she's giving very helpful tips on how to make decisions wisely and based on your values. So yeah, I am really enjoying that one. I'm already 50% of the way through it, I believe. Yep, 54% of the way through, says my handy dandy Libby app. Ta-da! So that was the day. It was a good day. Let's see. I have officially finished 3 books. And my goal was 7. It's gonna be a piece of cake. I should up it to probably like 10 with the manga because it's gonna go fast. I think after The Promised Neverland Volume 8, I'm wanting to take a little break. I do have volumes 9 and 10 of this series, but I'm gonna take a break because I'm really in the mood for some romantasy, some of the Crowns of Nyaxia series. This is the novella 6 Scorched Roses, which comes in between Serpent in the Wings of Night and Ashes and the Stalker's King. So yep, gonna probably pick up this one next for my physical read once I finish this. So many books you've seen. Yeah, we're gonna head to bed. It'll be semi-early morning tomorrow with church, so let's get some sleep. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Before church this morning, we decided we were going to clean up Christmas and also just our entire living room. So this is what our living room looks like right now. We usually have a rug there, but our dog decided to puke on our rug. So that is in the washing machine. The couch is in the hallway. Right, Theo? Whoa, crazy. And we need to take down the tree. So today we'll be cleaning mostly, and I need to fold some laundry, but that's about it. We're just gonna relax today, aren't we? Theo got this Sonic toy in his McDonald's yesterday. Super cool, bud. I'm hoping I can listen to the rest of Don't Overthink It by Anne Bogle. I did indeed finish the 8th volume of Promised Neverland last night. And I'm gonna just take a little break from it, a little breather, and I'll start 6 Scorched Roses today, if I ever get time to sit down. But for now, we're gonna clean.
Sonic Spinning!
hard for my soul. Like it matters which words lead us home, when the end will not reveal its face. I guess I will rest in palms of grace. Am I lost or found, or am I just here waiting around until someone comes and tells me it's okay to move, and I'll take another step toward you. Taste like wine, yeah, you taste like wine. You taste like wine. I can't find those vines.
See you for next Christmas.
Next Christmas. Hello, hello. Just a couple of things to update on. We did get all of the Christmas things down. Willie, you forgot the stockings. I just looked over at our fireplace. The stockings are still up, but that's not a difficult thing to just shove in the cracks. Upstairs looks super awesome and clean. We are still needing to like Swiffer the floors, do a heavy vacuum of the rugs, and we're waiting for the rug to dry. We think we might reorganize a little bit upstairs, or put furniture in different spots, just for fun, because I like to try things out. Maybe it won't work, but we will see. I got Mabel down for a nap, and I mean, look at her. She is my daughter, falling asleep cuddling a book. She's the sweetest. Love her, and love that she loves books. I'm happy that she does that. I don't know, I think just me reading books in front of her and reading books to our kids has really helped their love of reading. Now, I have a whole pile of laundry. Ba-ba-da-ba! So, we are going to listen to a little bit of Don't Overthink It by Anne Bogle and fold laundry as much as I can, because I think there's a load in the laundry room as well that could still be folded. Let's go.
Was a path one my feet made clear? Was it laid out long before I appeared? Each new love feels the same as before, yet each old one keeps me longing for more. Is this all that we get, or is there something that we forget when
My baby. Daddy. Daddy. That's you. You talked to me while you said Theo.
Oh.
I'm sorry for the things I said. I never meant to break you the way you broke.
Good evening, everyone. It's Sunday evening. The kids are in the bathtub getting ready for bed. They're having a fun time with stickers. Oops, Mabel, don't pour the water out, please.
Buy my other one.
We'll get the stickers in a second. Just pouring water out of the bathtub.
What the?
It's fine.
I didn't even know it could stick to me.
Oh my goodness. They're kind of crazy. They have been playing so well together today. Daddy and I even got to read on the couch for a bit. We haven't been able to put the living room completely back together because the rug is taking forever to dry. But we did put the furniture how we want it, and we really like it. So that's gonna be new and fun for the new year. Let's see, what else did we do? We ate leftovers for dinner and then just played. The kids were playing so good together. One was pretending to be a puppy.
Mabel was a puppy.
Mabel was the puppy and one was training. Theo was training her. Is that how you were doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, and then you were sad.
And then you started getting me.
They're at funny ages.
Get that out of your mouth.
It's really fun to see them play and interact and imagine together. So, let's see. We're gonna get these kiddos to bed. It's like 7 o'clock right now. We normally read a couple of stories. They always pick one each, and then we read them. Mabel is sure to read The Bunny in the Tree. Is that what we're gonna read? Yeah, and Theo always picks something different. Yeah, I love how clean our house is. I just cleaned the bathroom. Everything's sparkly clean. It's wonderful.
Mabel, drink it.
Mabel, please don't drink the bath
Did
water.
you swallow it? No, I didn't swallow it. She didn't swallow it.
After the kids fall asleep, Willie and I are gonna have our weekly meeting. We like to talk about what's going on this week, what meals we're gonna eat this week, and any other big upcoming events. And then I'll probably read. I started 6 Scorched Roses, and I'm already like 30 pages in. It's going fast. Following Willow, which for the life of me, I can't remember who that is. I know I'm supposed to know who that is, but I don't know. So, I'm gonna hang out with these funny kids. They're just making each other laugh, and oh, they're funny.
Distance over bridges, I hear you calling out through the smoke, and I hold my breath while you choke. I watch the cars crash in slow motion, didn't look away. Should have seen what was coming, you stopped running, but all I know is the chase. I never learned how to stay. The truth is I'm no good for you. You probably know it by now, but in case you don't, or you maybe forgot, give me one more chance and I'll let you down.
Good afternoon. Happy Monday. It's already almost 5 o'clock, and this is the first time I could talk to you today. It was a Monday back at school. It was a all right morning, and then the afternoon just kind of threw me off. That's when I advise, or not advise, but just look after the most study hall students, and they were kind of getting on my nerves. And then we picked up Mabel, and she didn't have a good day with going potty, so that's discouraging.
And I pooped in my pants.
And she pooped in her pants. Yeah, so kind of not a great Monday. And then we had to put the carpet back. And I don't know if you've ever rolled out a ruggable rug, but that can test a marriage.
I was just gonna say that.
Really can. So I was gonna look at our seared steak taco recipe because that's what we're making tonight. From Hungryroot. What?
And grilled cheese.
And grilled cheese. Theo had an upset day today because he had ordered grilled cheese.
No, he ordered noodles.
Oh, he ordered noodles, but other kids got grilled cheese, and then he was jealous of the kids with the grilled cheese. So we're gonna make the kids grilled cheese. That's all right. I don't think they'd like the seared steak tacos anyway. My idea was to make them quesadillas, but grilled cheese is basically a quesadilla in a different form, right? Toasted bread and cheese. So we are making seared steak tacos. We have to cut the onion in half, set aside in a small bowl, wash and dry cilantro, add cilantro to the onion. Oh, so that's the onion salsa. And then we need to heat lightly oiled skillet over medium-high, pat the beef dry and add to the pan. Sprinkle on the seasoning, and then we have to heat the tortillas, and that's about it.
Nice.
Sounds easy. This one says it's only supposed to take 7 minutes, so we probably don't need to start this early.
We're gonna do it. Yes.
Oh, Theo wants to do his presentation. He decided, or Daddy decided it would be a good idea because he was missing 3 days of preschool for our Chicago trip to do a little presentation on the trip. What kind of things he did and pictures and all that jazz. So he's gonna present
Mommy,
to me and
I
Mabel.
got something for you.
What do you have?
Ta-da!
Whoa, grocery store with a truck. They have trucks for sale. These are really fun stickers that the kids got. Anyway, that's the day. I'm gonna show you the final look at our living room now because it's put together. All right, here it is. We moved the couch from that half wall to this wall and then just kind of flip-flop the chairs with the couch. Makes it seem much larger in here. I don't know if it's because we didn't cut off the entryway to the living room, but it feels nice and we're gonna keep it like this for a while. Often does dinner come knocking on the door? The piglet kicked and squealed, "Let me go, let me go." "Sorry, pal," said the fox. "This isn't just any dinner. It's a pig roast."
Hello.
Back up a little.
I had a great day at school.
You did? What did you learn? Anything?
Community.
You learned about community helpers?
Yeah.
What are those?
Like, I read a book about a police officer.
Oh, he's a community helper for sure.
Yeah.
Very cool. And who, you said someone's coming to visit your classroom tomorrow. Who is it?
A police officer.
A police officer is coming? That will be really cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy Tuesday. I did wake up this morning and walk, but it was very hard to get out of bed this morning. My kids were not having a good night of sleep. Mabel seemed like her belly was upset. She kept like arching her back and had some gas issues throughout the night. So we were in and out of her room a couple of times. And then Theo at like 1 o'clock, I think it was, yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, he felt like it was morning time and time to get up. And it's like, no, dude, we still have at least 5 more hours of sleep, so please get to bed. I thought it was gonna be such a great night of sleep because we were in bed by 9 last night, and then it was not. So I'm so proud of myself though. I woke up and walked for about 25 minutes, had some breakfast, and now I'm gonna get ready for the day. I didn't bring my books out here, but I finished 6 Scorched Roses and really, really loved it. I'm like super pumped to continue on with the series now. I realized, or I read the author's acknowledgements, and I'm not supposed to know who Lilith and Vale are yet. I guess they come into play in the 2nd book and beyond. So once I read The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, I will know who Lilith and Vale are and how they play into Aurea and whatever the guy's name is. The guy. So I finished that one yesterday. I didn't talk about books at all with you. Sorry, it just, the day got away from me. I did start Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates, which is a love letter to a son from a father, and just a lot of warnings about what it's like to be a black body in the United States. And it's really sad and really maddening, but important to read, I think. So listening to that, hopefully I'll finish that one today. I have to pick up a new physical book. And I have a whole stack over here. 1 second. That's a lie. I actually already did pick up a physical book, except it was on my Kindle. Reading with my eyeballs, I count differently as reading with my earballs. So I did start The Answer Is No by Frederick Bachman last night, and I can tell it's gonna be hilarious. It's only like a 50-page short story, but it's hilarious about a man who decides he will be happiest if he doesn't have any human interaction, ever. So he stays in his apartment, he orders food, he doesn't talk to anybody because he lives a very happy life. And then one day that all changes because of a frying pan. So hilarious. I just love Bachman's writing. He is witty and so fun. The other options I have for physical reads today, if I finish The Answer Is No, which I could, I'm already like 20 pages in to the 50 pages. So I might start Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper, a middle grade, or I might jump back into The Promised Neverland, just to finish off the books that I have out from the library. So those are the options. As far as events for the day, it's just a normal work day for me. And then we're heading over to our friend's house tonight. I've talked about them before. Lexi is my friend, she's a teacher, and they have 3-year-old Kobe, who is only 2 weeks older than Mabel, and then 1-year-old Kason. And our kids love to play. We do these Tuesday night dinners together because Willie goes to a choir rehearsal in the cities, and her husband works kind of far away as a principal, so we have this night together as girls and kids, and the dads can do their respective things. So that's what's on the docket. Let's get the day started, or continue the day, because it started an hour ago. It kind of started many hours ago.
Ruby, she was made for going west. Did not protest my woman.
We'll say hello. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I have tattoos.
You have tattoos, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you show?
These presents and
An elf. Those are leftover Christmas tattoos.
But the body not come out.
The body didn't come off on the tattoo. What a bummer.
Me.
It's Tuesday afternoon. We're home. We're waiting for the boys to come home, right?
And Kobe and Kason are sick.
Yes, we got news today that Kason, the baby, is sick. And so we can't go to our friend's house for dinner. So I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. That was our plan.
But that's my plan.
I know it was our plan, but plans change. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but we'll be okay, right? Mabel has a new obsession with chapstick. She got about, I don't know, 10 sticks for Christmas. She loves them. She always has 2 with her. Who's on this one?
And Olaf.
Anna and Olaf. And who's on that one?
Elsa.
Elsa. Yes, she loves chapstick, and sometimes she eats it. She also didn't have a great day going potty today, did you?
Mother poop.
Mila pooped. Okay, that's her friend to take care. Anyway, oh, does it feel good on your lips? Can mommy have some?
Taste it.
Mm-hmm. It's like grape.
Yes, it is.
Yummy. I was able to do a little bit of listening today, so I did finish Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Again, I think it's required reading for anybody who lives in the United States.
This one.
Oh. What's that one? Blueberry, maybe?
Yes.
Nice. Now my lips are nice and moisturized.
Yeah.
Anyway, required reading for anybody who lives in the US. We all deal with racism, whether we think so or not. And yeah, just an important little letter from a father to his son about being a black man. So, that's it, really. Today was a pretty normal day. What? Did you smell it? What does it smell like? Grape. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to punt something for dinner. It'll probably be chicken nuggets. Oh, don't taste it. Told ya. Told you she did that. Stop it. Stop it. Yuck. Hey, have you shown your shoes yet? Mabel got new shoes from her cousin Remy.
They light up.
They light up. They are frozen shoes. Look. Woo! You're so funny. Alright, I'm just babbling now.
Let's read The Fox and the Fox.
You want to read The Fox and the Fox? Mabel calls a book called My Lucky Day, The Fox and the Fox. It's about a pig that tricks the fox, isn't it? Yeah, okay, quit that. Hello friends, it's the end of the evening and I am free at 8:12 p.m. Can we believe it? My kids went to bed so easy tonight. They were super helpful tonight, ate a good dinner, had a good bath time, bedtime was great. So yeah, it was a good evening with just me and the kids. I did get some reading done in all of their playtime and bedtime. I guess not really during bedtime, mostly just playtime. I did complete The Answer Is No by Frederick Bachman, and what a goofy story, but still has so much meaning about life and happiness and who you should spend your time with. Oh, it was just so sweet, but also ridiculous. Like, would this ever really happen? No, but it was hilarious along the way. I'm going to just use this little other novella of his to put in as a marker because I'm all about the what it looks like, you know, that we have that many books completed. I also did that for Anne Bogle's book. I put in her other book, I'd Rather Be Reading, in place of Don't Overthink It. So that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 completed for this video. We have surpassed the 7-book goal. And I know we kind of maybe changed it to 10, but we'll see. We're already at 8. And actually, we're at 9 because I finished The Promised Neverland, Volume 9. This one was fun. Things are happening with these kids. I can't really say much because it would definitely spoil the first book, the second book, if you ever wanted to pick it up. So I can't talk about book 9, but still super exciting, still wanting to continue on with this series, and I think my next physical read will likely be volume 10, just to get it done. They take me like half hour or 45 minutes, so it's a nice, easy, quick read. Alright, so this is all we have finished in January. 9 books in this vlog, but 15 this month so far. It is only the 14th and I finished 15 books. Am I crazy? Yes. Yes, I am. But they're all relatively short. I mean, if we were to do page count, it would equate to like 4, 5 books, maybe, especially with the manga in there. Anyway, I'm just going to quick put some numbers in my spreadsheet as far as pages read and stuff like that, and then I think I'll probably go get ready for bed. I'll probably have ice cream first. That's probably what I'll do first, and then I'll get ready for bed. Might as well just make it an early evening. Did I get my steps? That's a thing that I don't know if I've really shared. It's a goal of mine in 2025 to have some sort of monthly health challenge. And in January, I am hoping to get 8,000 steps every day. My normal goal is 7,000, and I never get that because I'm just sedentary. I should be moving more at my job, but I don't. So anyway, I am at, let's see, 7,670. So I only need 300 more. I should get that in all of my walking around before bed. So that was Tuesday, and we have another day tomorrow. See you then. Good morning. I am sitting outside of school in this balmy 0-degree Fahrenheit weather. Pretty chilly. Warmer than yesterday though. 2 degrees warmer. I'm ready to take on this Wednesday. Not too much is going on throughout the day. I do have music at church after school. Poor Theodore developed a cough overnight and sounds really bad. He is obviously having some stuffy nose issues, cough stuff. His throat sounds not great when he coughs. So he is home today with Willie, which is unfortunate, but gotta keep him healthy, and if he can rest up today, then maybe he'll be all right for the rest of the week. Let's see. This morning, Mabel woke up around 4:45 to come into our bed, and at that point we're like, okay, you can come into our bed, that's fine. You slept most of the night in your bed. Once she got back to sleep, I just woke up and decided to start my morning routine a little early. 5 is usually what I shoot for. Sometimes I hit the snooze once, so it's more like 5:10. But this morning it was 4:50 and I walked. I did yoga, which I'm really proud of. I'm on day 3 of 7 with the Yoga with Adrienne challenge. She usually does a 30-day challenge in January, but this year it's only 7. So trying to spread it out a little bit throughout January. It's getting a little bit more difficult with the bump, but we're making do. Then I was able to fold some laundry and eat a nice breakfast. Willie was able to help with getting May ready because he didn't have to get ready himself. So it felt like a good morning, and I'm ready to take on the day. So let's just go inside and get started.
Hello, it's the end of the workday. I'm about to peel some potatoes and the kids are about to dance. To Chitty Bang Bang. They love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I guess. It's kind of a new development. We taught them that song, I think, on the way to Chicago, and they liked it. So, we are having meatballs and mashed potatoes tonight. The day was good, kind of long, but fine. What? What? Hey!
Chocolate from Spain.
Mabel's gonna have some chocolate.
Oh, Mabel gets some chocolate from Spain. That's only fair because Mommy and Daddy had some and Theo had some. All right, well, now the music's starting, so I can't talk to you for fear of copyright. Bye!
It's a place that's neat and cozy, and the boys employed by Rosie work extremely hard to stop her getting cross. So here's the picture of the people on Rosie's ranch. This is Rosie right here.
Yes, that's Rosie.
I just have to show this is the cleanest this counter has ever been. It's glorious. And here's Theo's cute artwork. Theobore. Yeah, I just had to show off
our clean counter. Ever since cleaning up Christmas on Sunday, we have been in such a just mood to keep things tidy, and so upstairs is super clean and I love it. A clean, tidy household just makes my brain feel so much less cluttered. So that's great. We had Grandma and Grandpa read the kids a story before bed tonight, so that was great. And now I just want to spend the evening reading. I probably should be recording a video. I need to record my 2025 anticipated releases. We're already halfway through the first month of 2025 and I haven't recorded it yet, but I don't know, I'm putting it off for some reason. So yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna read tonight. That's all I want to do. I do have a couple of updates. Let's see, where are we? I finished a couple of books today. I feel like I'm maybe reading too much, where I'm hitting a slump. I'll talk about that in a second. I finished reading physically The Promised Neverland, Volume 10. Again, can't talk about this one much, but I will say this is my favorite, I think, so far in the series, besides like the first and second where they're setting up the world and everything. This one was just so exciting. So yeah, 4.5 stars for this one. That is book 16 going on the shelves. 16 of January, I should say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Book 10. We've completed the 10 book goal and we're only 5 days in. Holy smokes, I'm reading too much. But I'm excited to continue reading, so it's good. I'm not hitting too much of a wall. I listened to One for the Murphys by Linda Mullally Hunt. I did start this a little bit yesterday and finished it today. This is such an awesome middle grade. I'm giving it 5 stars. It's about a girl, Carly, who is put into the foster care system, and she ends up with a family called the Murphys and just learns what it's like to be in a family that truly loves her and cares for her. It also makes her reevaluate kind of the situation that she was raised in, and it's really deep for a middle grade, I would say. As a mother reading it, I also learned a lot too, just about the unconditional love that a parent can give to their child, and how sometimes that's not how it is for every child. So really, really loved this one. And yeah, I have others by Linda Mullally Hunt on my borrowed shelf. This is actually from my friend Lily, who is one of my 8th graders at school, and I know her from church. So yeah, looking forward to others by her. I have Fish in a Tree and Shouting at the Rain by this author, so it'll be good to try those out eventually. Woo! I filled like half a shelf up of books for the month. I also did start just a very little bit, 19 pages of Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper. This is another middle grade, and I think reading 2 middle grades back to back is not the business for me. I think I need something a little bit different to read physically, and I'm trying to decide if I want it to be Memento for a little bit of sci-fi, and in a similar vein, sci-fi, possibly A Prayer for the Crown Shy. I don't know. I'm maybe feeling like all of these short books all at once is making me feel a little slumpy. Not like I don't want to keep reading or like I need to stop immediately, but I feel like I'm consuming too much, and so maybe I want to spend a little bit of time in a book, or a little bit longer of time, if you know what I mean, instead of just like a day. I'm looking, I don't know if you can see them up here, but I have 4 books kind of on my TBR left. I have The Lion Women of Tehran by Marjan Kamali. I have The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. I have Warrior Girl Unearthed by Angeline Booley, and that's actually for my friend's book club that meets at the beginning of February, so I just need to get it done before then, so it's on here. And then The Gown by Jennifer Robson, which is my Patreon book club book, and I need to vlog that, so I don't think I'd want to include it here, but I've thought about maybe picking up either The Lion Women or Heaven and Earth Grocery Store just for a bit of a longer story, or do I just shift gears and try sci-fi? I don't know, but maybe you'll see here in a cute little clip what I end up choosing. I think I'm also gonna take a bath. That sounds nice. My lower back has been hurting a little bit. Oh, I need to get my pregnancy pillow. Thank you for reminding me. Just sleep has been a little bit tough on my body, hurting my hips, and so if I get my pregnancy pillow, I hope that can go between my knees like it should, and that can help with some hip issues. But a bath might feel nice too, to just kind of loosen up all the joints that hurt with pregnancy. I'm at 25 weeks, 26 on Friday, so we're getting there. She's growing. Anyway, we'll talk later.
You do not have to be good. Even the best of us have been misunderstood. So get up onto your feet. The sun is shining repentance through the leaves. Its rays will wash you clean. I'm walking slowly, I'm taking my time. All I like her talking is starting to rhyme. Letting go, lonely, letting go.
Say hello. Happy Thursday. It's the afternoon already. Mabel, what did you do today?
Take a walk.
Oh, you took a walk? She stayed home.
Yes.
Because she has what Theo had yesterday, right? Why are you sick?
Because I'm not better.
Oh, you're better now? Good. She had a bad cough this morning though, right?
But I can't cough it.
Oh, you can cough in your arm? That's good. That's healthy for everybody to do. I had kind of an off day today. Kids were on my nerves. One kid spilled water all over my chairs, which are made out of fabric. You did not.
Yeah, Dad.
And I told them they had to clean up after themselves. And
Theo
then
did.
Theo did? No, not Theo. A different person at my school. And then they didn't really do a good job, so I had to do it.
Who?
Just a girl. You don't know who she is. I also just had to do a lot of supervising of kids in study hall today, which is nice because I can stand at my little front counter and read. I got a lot of reading done. I finished A Prayer for the Crown Shy, which I started last night. Only like 10 pages last night, so I read the rest of it today.
Yeah.
What?
Scuba?
I'm done at school, yep.
I just tell that.
Yeah, and then I started listening to Old Babes in the Wood by Margaret Atwood. It is a bunch of her short stories. And so I was actually able to mark off 3 short stories on the bingo board for Short Stack Readathon because I listened to 3 of them. The 4th one is a short story that I read last year called My Evil Mother. So I got to skip ahead and now I'm on the 5th one. I'm struggling with wanting to continue to listen though. 2 of them were good, including My Evil Mother, and then 2 of them were not. So yeah, not really wanting to listen. But we're home. What are we gonna do tonight, May?
Eat food.
Eat food. Yeah, what did you make for us?
I know.
Daddy put something in the crock pot for us. Chicken gravy, we call it.
Yes, but I don't. Don't we have ice cream?
You want ice cream?
Yes.
Maybe if we eat a really good dinner, we could have some ice cream. That would feel good on your throat, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, she's funny. She's a girl after her mom's heart because I also love ice cream. Barrett pooped on your walk?
Yes.
Oh, great. Good.
And Daddy threw it in the garbage.
Daddy threw it in the garbage, yep.
And Daddy threw me in the garbage.
Daddy threw you in the garbage?
Yes. He's kidding. He's kidding.
He was kidding. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, we're just waiting for Daddy and Theo to get home. Theo insisted that Willie pick him up because I had to drop him off this morning, which is different than usual. So, Willie went to pick Theo up, and then we're just going to hang out tonight. We don't have anything going on.
No.
No. Did you and Daddy clean up downstairs? Should we go look?
Sure you can.
Sure, we can. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. Can you turn on the light? Wow.
But then we're looking away.
Kind of.
Yes.
Daddy vacuumed, didn't he?
Yes.
Did you make a fort?
No.
Oh.
Yes. That's the end of it, but
Cool.
I'm looking some under it and hide.
I like it. And Daddy vacuumed. It looks good down here.
Hey,
Good
yes.
job, guys.
Come on.
Okay. Bye. Theo, tell us about the book house you made.
So I put these books here
Mm-hmm.
that my house has a house.
Yeah, he took all the books off my shelves, and now I don't know where things go.
I need a pillow.
You need a pillow?
No, actually I don't.
Okay.
Maybe I need a
Good night. Cool track, Willie.
Oh no, it's going to definitely go
I
down.
don't think it can carry both.
I think it's too heavy.
Now it's gonna go back.
You did it! Good morning, it's Friday. Super pumped that it's Friday, the last day of the work week for me, at least. I just did my walking. I walked for 25 minutes this morning. Nearly fell off once, but I caught myself. Don't worry. I am coordinated. Uncoordinated for falling off. Coordinated for catching myself. I didn't wrap up anything last night. I was tired. I tried reading on the couch with Willie a little bit while he played his video games. He's playing Spider-Man 2 on PS5. If you're a gamer, maybe you know what that is. I don't. And I was sitting there finishing up a book I had started during my chair time. I'll explain that in a second. And completely falling asleep. So I had to go get ready at about 9:30. Last night was great. We had some good playtime with the kids. Bedtime was good. Both kids are still like a little bit congested, have a little bit of a cough, but the chair. So I don't know if you have seen my goals video, but we are trying to not be in the room when our kids fall asleep. We used to be cuddling with them. Now we're using the chair method where we sit in a chair and gradually move the chair out of the room. The chair is in the doorway. We are making progress. And last night was my turn to sit in the chair and I didn't have a book on me. I didn't have my Kindle. I didn't have any YouTube videos to watch. I'm all caught up. So I just randomly started Memento by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, which is the prequel to the Illuminae Files series. And by the time I got out of the chair, I was already like 2/3 of the way through it because it's 89 pages. So I completed that quick last night and it was fun. It was a prequel, obviously, so we kind of saw how Aiden, the AI system, came to be who Aiden was, if you know that series at all. So a little creepy and eerie because I've read the first two and I know all the things that Aiden does. So it was good. I liked it. Made me want to keep reading it, obviously, as I was falling asleep on the couch. I realized there's one other book that I didn't talk about. 2 nights ago, I tried a bunch of different physical books, and I actually started and finished Love That Dog by Sharon Creech. It's over there on the shelves. I can't be bothered to go pick it up because my back aches. Anyway, read that. It was cute, but won't hold a lot of space in my mind. It's about a little boy who's learning how to write poetry, and his teacher is encouraging him to write like various poets, and he eventually does really well writing about his dog. It's cute, but it's poetry. I basically just wanted to use it for my my short stack readathon bingo, to get another poetry space filled out, and I got another book off of my physical TBR. I'm doing wonders with that goal this month. So then, before actually falling asleep last night, I read a little bit more in Out of My Mind. I feel good going back to this one now, after a break. I realized, I think I told you I finished A Prayer for the Crown Shy yesterday, but I didn't talk about it. I'm just, sorry, all over the place. A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers. This is the second in the Monk and Robot. I think it's only a duology. I loved A Psalm for the Wild Built last year, in one of my top favorites lists from 2024. A Prayer for the Crown Shy was just as beautiful, I would say, but maybe a little bit less. So I ended up giving it 4.5 stars. It still had some really awesome messages, and made you look at yourself a little bit while you're following Dex, the T-Monk, and Mosscap, the robot, around on their journey, but just a little bit less than my favorite of Psalm for the Wild Built. I couldn't give it 5 stars knowing it didn't impact me as much as the first. So finished that one yesterday. I did tell you about my short stories that I might not continue. I'm going to give it one more try today with the next short story because it looks interesting in Old Babes in the Woods. It's called The Dead Interview, and it's Margaret Atwood interviewing George Orwell, who's dead. So that sounds maybe intriguing to me. Plus 1984 is an awesome book. So I'll have to try that one out, and if it works then I'll keep going. If not, I might DNF this or soft DNF it. I don't know. Back to this one. I read just a few pages in this before my eyes falling asleep took over. And I think I'm definitely going to continue. This is about a 10-year-old girl who is in a wheelchair. She has cerebral palsy. She can completely understand every single word that is coming into her mind. Actually, she is kind of genius caliber. She has a photographic memory. She remembers everything, but she just can't express any words. And so it's her processing that, telling us how difficult that is, which I can't even imagine because here I am blabbering for 5 minutes. But yeah, really looking forward to continuing this one. There's a second one, maybe even a third in this series, and then I know it was adapted into a movie. So yeah, lots to look at with this one. I'm also just slowly making my way through this, The Art of Simple Living. This was actually interesting to be reading at the same time as the Monk and Robot one because they're kind of both Zen practices, if you will. I'm getting little tidbits. I'm marking pages. I'm dog-earing. I know, come at me, but I dog-ear my books. One's about anxiety, seeking the sunset in your day, improving your breathing, realizing that life requires time and effort. And when we eliminate that time and effort, we sometimes eliminate life's pleasures. So yeah, I'm learning some things. It's not super exciting reading, but every once in a while there gets to be a practice that I think I could take into my life. So I'm on practice 48 right now out of 100. So about halfway. It's the last day of this challenge. It ends officially tonight at like 7 p.m. or something. So we will check back in tonight with overall stats and feelings about the week. But I do have one more day. So we'll see what I can get done today at work and reading wise. There's not much going on at home. So yeah, should be a good day. We'll chat later. Hello, I'm home for a quick lunch. I have been a little bit lazy in the mornings packing my lunches. I think I maybe brought lunch 3 times this week and came home 2 times. Or maybe that's opposite. Anyway, I have some leftover mashed potatoes from the other night, some chicken strip bites, and my buffalo sauce that I've been craving with this pregnancy. I'm also watching Rescues and Reads January 2025 TBR on my phone while I eat. This morning was nuts at school. It's reading day for grades 7, 8, and 9. So they're all coming in, returning books, checking out new books. So I didn't get to do hardly anything this morning besides talk to kids and check out books, which is really fun. So yeah, that's the morning. The afternoon should be a little bit more relaxed. That's when I supervise most of my study halls and can maybe get some reading done. So that's the plan. I'm gonna eat my potatoes. Secret to good mashed potatoes, a whole stick of butter. Really good for you, she says sarcastically. Okay, we'll talk later.
The ruby hit that California sand and slipped right through my hands eventually. Ruby, I guess I knew it all the time. She was never mine to keep. She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days, and nothing ever felt like home again when Ruby went away.
When we play Duck Duck Goose, I really love to be first. You can't be first all the time, says my teacher. Yes, I can. I don't think so, but I'm a star. Of course you are. Well, the day is done, at least for my kiddos and for this weekly challenge. Willie's upstairs sitting in the chair, and I just thought I would close this out with you. Today, I did decide to DNF Old Babes in the Wood. I started listening to that next chapter or short story that I thought would be interesting, the interview with George Orwell, and it was just really dry. So I decided I didn't want to continue. The other thing that helped with that idea is this morning when I was emptying the dishwasher, I was listening to Jack Edwards' video about 1 sentence for every book that he read this year, and he gave this 2 stars and did not like it. So that kind of pushed me to DNF. So we will be DNFing this one, and I don't think I'll return to it. I did get to page 90 in Out of My Mind today, which is about 60 pages read, so that's all good. And now the week is done. It was a good afternoon and evening with the kids. We watched Harold and the Purple Crayon, which is a really cute movie based off of the book by Crockett Johnson or something. Somebody, I just remember his name was Crockett. Okay, some stats for you all. We finished Is that serious? 1, 2, 3. We finished 15 books. Remember when the original goal was 7 and then we upped that to 10? I finished 15 books. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Uh-oh, the hooligans are here. Sorry, a slight interruption by the children. Okay, as I was saying, 15 books complete. Holy moly. I know none of them were really over 200 pages, but still, that's awesome. 15 books complete for a total of 2,548 pages. Again, that includes manga and like this book. I finished The Art of Simple Living today. Half of the page doesn't really have any text on it, but we're counting it. We're counting it for the numbers. I found 3 5 stars out of the week. Those were One for the Murphys by Linda Mullally Hunt, Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and Don't Overthink It by Anne Bogle. I also got 3 4.5 star ratings, which were 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent, The Promised Neverland Volume 10 by Kayu Shirai, and A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers. So that was my week in a nutshell. It was also just really fun to share a little peek into our lives this week. I feel like we had a great week together, both at work and at home, and yeah, I'm glad I was able to share it with you. Let me know if you have any other ideas for these weekly challenges. I have readathon ideas, like screen time swapping for reading time, but if you have any other fun challenges you'd like me to try for a week, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!